morning, Zachary Fruhling, aka CozyAzeroth here. I am working my way through an old TI basic programming book, 101 Programming Tips and Tricks for the Texas Instruments TI-99 4A home computer. I am at program number 73, which is percentage off. I'm going to read through the brief program description, get into the classic 99 emulator, which emulates a TI-99 4A on a modern PC, get into TI basic from there, type the program in, run it, see what we can learn from it, and see what we can make it do. Okay, program number 73, percentage off. From earlier tips in this book, you know how to make your computer convert percentages to decimals. But what if you want to know, quote, percentage off? For example, how much is 40% off? This program can be used to interpret 40% off and compute the decimal value needed. Try 40% off of 100. The computer will change 40% off into decimal value 0.60. If you multiply 0.60 times 100, you find $60 is 40% off $100. Line 50 makes the important translation. Okay, let's get into TI Basic in Classic 99. Press 1 for TI Basic. And let's start typing. 10 call clear. 20 input list price. And let's get the punctuation exactly as written in the book. So we have a space, $, end quote, and we're going to call that L. 30 input percentage off. Same thing, we're going to check the punctuation, got a space, quote, and we are going to call that P for percentage. 40, call clear. 50, okay, let's make sure we enter this right. 50D equals 1 minus 0.01 times P. 1 minus 0.01 times P. Let's double check that. 1 minus 0.01 times P. Looks good. 60. Print to compute with. $70 print, and we've got P semicolon percent off. $80 print, use the decimal. Okay, semicolon, D for decimal. 90, print. Okay, 100, print. Be careful with this print statement here. Print, P semicolon, quote, percent off $, percent off $, and semicolon L. $110, print results in. $120, print a cost of. Okay, actually we need a space and a $sign there. Semicolon D times L. D times L. 130, 140, and 150 are all just print. And 160 go to 20. Okay, very short program. Let's clear the screen. Let's list it. And we're just going to skim it, look for obvious typos, math errors, syntax errors, anything of the sort. At a glance, everything looks pretty good. I don't see anything obvious. Let's run the program. Okay, list price. Let's, of course, do the example from the book first. So how much is 40% off? So try 40% off of 100. This is an obvious one. $100, percentage off, 40. There you go. To compute with 40% off, use the decimal 0.6. 40% off of 100 results in a cost of $60. And I'm going to take a screenshot of that because I have to use something for the YouTube thumbnail here in a minute. There we go. Let's do another one. Let's say, I don't know, $995.95. And let's say 17% off. To compute with 17% off, use the decimal 0.83. 17% off of $995.95 results in a cost of $826, and it didn't round it up, but let's say 64 cents, 63.85 cents, or $0.6385. Let's do one more. How about $14.95? In fact, on my cross-stitch pattern business, I often list my digital cross-stitch patterns for $14.95, and I'm often putting them on sale for 45% off. So to compute with 45% off, use the decimal 0.55. 45% off of $14.95 results in a cost of $8.22, which is spot on what I end up selling the cross-stitch patterns for at that discount. All right, so this is a pretty straightforward program, not much to it, but handy though. I maintain that these old basic environments like this can be useful for these kinds of simple calculations. It's nothing you can't do on a calculator, obviously. It's just a lot more fun to do it in a program like this, even in a retro environment. So I'd like to see the return of scripting languages and whatnot in common parlance. You know, too many people use boring old calculators, and this is a lot more fun. Anyways, if you're watching this after the fact on my YouTube channel, be sure to check out the rest of my YouTube channel. You can find it under CozyAzeroth, which is my handle on Twitch. A little nod to my favorite game, World of Warcraft. Or you can find it under my real name, Zachary Fruhling, for lots of TI-99 4A content, retro programming, retro gaming, retro streaming. Lots of World of Warcraft live streaming these days, and miscellaneous educational videos on a wide variety of topics of interest to me, both professionally and personally. And if you're watching this live on Twitch, I see a couple people watching right now. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel for all the above, as I mentioned. And if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to check out my Twitch channel if you are so inclined. Again, it's CozyAzeroth, little nod to World of Warcraft. For live streams and all the above, and if you happen to catch me streaming live, you're welcome to participate in the chat while I stream, either during these short little programming streams or in my longer gaming sessions. In any case, I appreciate the enthusiasm for this old anachronistic TI-99 4A content. I appreciate likes and follows and especially subscriptions, which help me out greatly in these challenging and extremely troubling financial times. Thank you very much. I'm going to end the video momentarily, but I'm going to peek ahead and see what the next program is going to be. Number 74 in the book is dollars and cents. So if you're watching this live, I'm going to be ending the stream and restarting it periodically here for a while so I can do these videos one at a time. And I'm working my way through all 101 programs in this book, 101 Programming Tips and Tricks for the Texas Instruments TI-99 4A Home Computer by Len Turner. And I'm well over 2/3 of the way done, creeping up on 3/4 of the way done. So I will catch everyone in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you in a few minutes.